Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.
Did you want to get into this? Because I heard you bring it up.
Yeah, for sure. So this one is about a lawsuit that claims Skittles is unfit for human consumption because it contains a chemical that's banned in Europe for potential cancer risk.
Wow.
And the crazy part is, this is why I wanted to bring this up, is because I don't know if a lot of people here in the States are even aware of the fact that it's mad shit that Europe doesn't even allow in their diet. So these companies will literally make the same product that we have here, but a version for them that doesn't include these fucking cancer causing agents, you know? So yes, thank you, brother. You're awesome for that. I wanted to do something just like that, man. You read my mind. Here's a rundown of food additives that aren't allowed in Europe but are still used in the United States. And that's the top one right there.
Titanium dioxide.
Titanium dioxide.
Let me find that list, though, because it had like...
There's like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably even longer than that.
And if you guys look at the ingredients, too, have you ever looked like on the back of a box of like Frosted Flakes here and then over there? Mm-hmm. Over there, it's like fucking whatever you make the flake with and sugar. Over here, there's so many ingredients. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what is all this shit, dog?
Exactly, bro.
Boom. There you go right there. There's the first one, titanium dioxide.
So titanium dioxide, this additive is used for coloring and is found in Skittles, Starburst, baked goods, soups, broths, sauces, and sandwich spreads.
Jesus, bro. Man.
Something that can build up over time. It doesn't get excreted very well.
Yeah. The additive has been shown to be genotoxic in studies, which is why it is banned in Europe. Genotoxicity refers to the ability of a chemical substance to damage DNA.
Damn it, man.
It alters DNA, bro.
Wow.
It alters DNA.
You know what crushes me too, bro? Is the toxic way when they want to talk about toxic masculinity and toxic this and toxic that. What is toxic is how we do our children,
Let's just talk
bro.
Toxicity.
It's
Period.
toxic how we do our children, bro. Because all these fucking things are aimed at children.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's like when people say, they're kids. You know what I mean? Yeah, why? Yeah, they're kids. Why the fuck would we give them titanium dioxide?
Right. Well, let me piggyback on what you're saying, too, about toxic masculinity. It stems from toxicity, not from masculinity. Real masculinity, healthy masculinity from testosterone, that's how you solve logical equations or problems. Keeps you on your point, or keeps you on your toes, keeps you on point, right? Keeps you focused. That's healthy. Toxic is what we're eating, how we're living, bro.
Big facts.
And that's what's making us fucking angry, bro.
Big
the
facts.
Toxicity build up in your liver.
Yep.
That shit right there, that'll drive you mad. The manganese, shit like that
Big
in our
facts.
fucking skies, falling down to the soil.
Yep.
Right?
And these chemicals that we're talking about right here. So if
Go
we
on.
can't avoid the ones that are falling down on us, definitely avoid these ones that we're putting in ourselves.
What's that next one, brother?
Potassium bromate. This additive is used in white flour.
Jesus.
So I don't try to use things that involve white flour. I use the spelt flour. You guys seen me bring some flours on the pod before. And rolls to increase the volume of the bread and give it a fine crumb, not crusty structure. Bromate rapidly breaks down to form bromide, which is harmless. However, bromate has been shown to cause cancer in animals, and trace amounts of the chemical may remain in bread, which could potentially be a small health risk to consumers. So yeah, that's the way they kind of couch it too, is with the small health risk. And then in California, they have to put up the warning. In a lot of the restaurants, we'll see that Proposition 65 warning.
Yeah.
They have to let you know that some of these chemicals cause cancer. But yeah, that doesn't really stop people from doing it.
Not at all. Look at that one. Azodicarbonamide. Yep. Azodicarbonamide.
You better than me, man.
Azodicarbonamide.
There you go.
Yeah. Azodicarbonamide. This additive is typically found in bread. So bread is just fucking you up. Every one of these so far was in bread.
Because it's preservatives too, man. That's what be tearing people up too. So that's why it's best to just buy fresh.
Yeah.
It's simple, but people make it complex, you know? It's crazy. Go ahead, man.
BHA and BHT.
That one's the one. BHT.
BHT, butylated hydroxytoluene. Wow. And the other one is butylated hydroxyanisole.
Like we just said, preservatives.
Yep.
Those are
These
really bad.
additives
though.
work as preservatives for food that contain oil or fats. Preserves food and keeps them from getting rancid. Wow, there is concern for cancer risk with BHA. Just like, yeah. Wow.
BHT is the chemical cousin of BHA, and the
Man.
two compounds are often used together. And sometimes it's crazy too. Look, there it is. It's not listed as a carcinogen, but there have been studies where rats fed BHT have developed cancer. A lot of it bleeds into the food too from the packaging.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Look at this shit. RBGH. That's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Growth hormone, yeah, man.
RBG. Recombinant bovine growth hormone. Bovine. The major concern is that there are hormone-dependent cancers. There's concern that if you're exposed to those hormones, you're increasing your cancer risk down the line. What the fuck?
And this was another one of my big motivations, no lie. My papa passed away of a rare cancer. I may have mentioned it before in the pod, but along with Dr. Sabi, I always knew as a child, like, they was saying that cancer was caused by cigarettes, and everybody was just taking that and running with it. Come to find out, all this shit caused cancer, bro. Oh, you about to get to the colors, the dyes. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I stay away from any colors. And I know it's not easy, people. You may look at your favorite thing and then be like, oh, damn, this shit, So I'm not saying it's easy, but man, once you read this shit, it's hard not to make a change.
Yeah, we got yellow number 5, number 6, and red number 40, bro. And they're used as dye, but you can use natural products, bro. You can use beet juice. You know, and none of these have adverse effects like that. But so down here, it talks about some of those adverse effects, and it says that a report released in April 2021 by the California Environmental Protection Agency found that current federal guidelines for safe levels of intake of synthetic food dyes may not be enough to protect children's behavioral health.
Wow.
The agency concluded children are exposed to multiple dyes in a day, and their effects on the individual can vary. So we see all these cases of ADD and shit in these newer generations, and we're like, yo, how come there wasn't this shit when we were kids? Hadn't got that bad yet. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's crazy, bro. Brominated vegetable oil. What were you going to say?
I was just going to tell the people again, and these are just things that are banned in Europe that are allowed here. So this is just a small list of things, like just bring it to your attention, man. So yeah, man.
And ask yourself, why are they banned there and not here? It's like they hate us. It's crazy.
Those people stood up and said, we're not going to have this bullshit.
We're not going to take it. Yeah, this one, brominated vegetable oil. This additive was once found in popular drinks like Mountain Dew and Gatorade. Vegetable oil, bro.
But pressure from the public,
including an online petition from a Mississippi teenager, led Coca-Cola and Pepsi to stop using BVO in their products. Man. There are some beverages such as Dr. Pepper, Sundrop, and generic lemon lime drinks that still contain BVO. It says potential health risks include harm to the nervous system. One early study found that rats consumed large quantities of BVO showed significant reproductive harm, bro. Fuck.
Damn it, man.
Kush and Chemtrails, the world's most dangerous podcast.